Hello students, welcome back to KVRA Academy online study channel. Myself R.Maurya, your chemistry teacher. Today we are going to start our lesson 4, structure of the atom. In previous lesson we discussed that matter is made up of atom and molecules. So we can say that atoms and molecules are the building blocks of the matter. However, the major breakthrough about the regarding the composition of matter was suggested by Dalton in Dalton's atomic theory. He stated that the smallest particle of a matter is atom. He said that the atoms of particular elements are same, but the atoms of different elements are different. After this also, there was many questions which was not answered. First of all, Dalton said that the atoms of particular elements are same, but the atoms of different elements are different. Why this is so? And Dalton suggested the indivisibility of the atom, but it was not yet understood. So at the end of 19th century, there was major challenge for the scientists to discover the answer of these things. So many scientists like J.J. Thomson, Chadwick, Rutherford, Goldstein and Niels Bohr conducted a series of experiments and found some results about the atom. One of the first indication that atoms are not indivisible come from the study of static electricity and the condition under which electricity is conducted by various substances. We can say that matter have static energy or static electricity. We can do some activities to understand these things. First one, comb your hair and bring the comb near the small bits of the paper. You can see that comb will attract the small bits of the paper. This so that comb has static electricity which is attracting the paper. We can do another activity by rubbing the glass rod on the silk cloth. In that case, glass rod will get static electricity which will attract the small bits of the paper. So we can say that matter have static electricity, or we can say that matter have electricity, and we know that matter is made up of atoms. So from here we conclude that atoms have energy in it. Due to this, it was needed to know that it is to be required the discovery of electrons. So now we will discuss the discovery of electrons and cathode ray experiment. Discovery of electron was done by the scientist J.J. Thomson in 1897. For this, he conducted a experiment which is known as cathode ray experiment. For his experiment, he took a discharge tube which was shielded at both ends. At the both ends, electrodes were connected. When he connected the electrodes to the high voltage, the tube was connected to the vacuum pump to reduce the pressure. The tube was filled with air or any other gases. After his experiment, he concluded something which is following. First one, when the discharge tube was connected to the high source electric, which was about 10,000 volt, and the atmospheric pressure was there, means the pressure was 760 millimeter mercury. From this experiment, he concluded that there is no passage of electricity. So he said that air is the poor conductor of electric. After that, he decreased the pressure and he took the pressure 1 millimeter mercury. In this case also, he connected the electrodes to the high source voltage, so the tube was lighted. After that, he decreased the pressure up to 0.001 millimeter mercury, and when he connected the electrodes to the source of electric, the glass walls of the discharge tube opposite to the cathode glowed with a greenish light. In this case, the opposite side of the cathode was lighted with greenish light, and which is known as fluorescence. So it was infrared, that the fluorescence was due to the bombardment of the walls of the discharge tube by the emitted from the cathode. These rays are called the cathode rays. So this is the cathode ray experiment which was conducted by J.J. Thomson. So today we discussed about the basic things of the atoms and the discovery of electrons and cathode ray experiments. That's all. Thank you.